Hey, what's up, Cruk? This is a quick demo video for you for your KR Low. Just got this done this afternoon, right? So I want to go over it with you real quick. This is installed with a Proffie V2. It's got a chassis by Robert Sotomayor over at Soroc Sabers, so they can be fully removable, which I'll show you here in a second. And then it's a one-button setup. So this main switch right here is everything. It controls everything. And I'll send you a piece of paper printed out to give you all the button commands so you know how to operate this guy. And then it's got CCSabers LEDs in here. It's Neopixel ready. And then I went through and I put all of your mother of pearl inlays in this handle piece, these small guys right here, and of course on your switch as well. I did that too. To get to the chassis, you want to open it up from here. It's the only place that it opens up. We'll take that guy off. Your chassis sticking out about this far, and just go ahead and pull it right on out. And this is your chassis right here. So your Proffie board's here. It is placed in the shelf with just a little bit of E6000, so it'll hold it down nice and tight. If you ever want to pop it up though, you can do that, no problem. Then a removable battery system right here. Spring side over here is the negative side of your battery. Battery will not be included in this install because you're overseas, so you'll have to source a battery. And this is what I get right here, 3000 milliamp, 18650. So the battery needs to be at least 3000 milliamp. You can go 3120 or higher, but an 18650 is the size that this chassis is made for. And then you have a 28 millimeter Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker in the back. So what we want to do is just throw in the battery, spring side on the negative.
There's so much I want to tell you. Tell me when you get back.
Got your sound fonts on here. You got the Smuggler's Outpost 14-pin PCB set. So these 14 pins right here, they'll line up with that PCB that's in there. Now you'll notice those screws are sticking out into the handle, and that's why you have these grooves on your chassis. So you need to line up the grooves, okay, with the screws. If you're not lined up, it won't go in. So just twist it slightly, and it'll slide all the way in for you, just like that. And then we'll take this and we'll screw this on. Go ahead and screw this on tight, lock everything down. You do have motion controls, so everything's lighting up like it should. We went into the color mode accidentally. And then you can twist it off. To go to the next sound font, I will actually show you that after I get a blade in. This takes a 1-inch blade, so I've got a little test blade here. I'll throw this guy in. It is a tight fit, but it holds the blade really well. And then I'll show you where your blade retention's at. So your blade retention screw is right there. Right there. You got several different holes in here for blade retention. There's 3 actually. I only use the one side. Just like that. And we'll hold this for a second and let go. Now we're at the next one. Stock fonts. I did leave all the stock fonts on here for you. We'll cycle through a few of them. If you didn't want to swing it on them, you can just tap the button. We'll try to go back to the beginning.
Team C. Smooth Jedi. Smooth Gray. Rogue.
Almost there.
Team C. Smooth Jedi.
Final steps.
We're back at the beginning. I do have your sensitivity bumped up a little bit since this is a wireless chassis. So when you swing it on, put a little bit of heft into it, you'll be fine. And then when you twist it off, right, twist it like you mean it, just like that. Because if you try to go like that, it's not going to turn the Saber on, right? You got to go. And then if you go like that, we'll turn it off. And then we'll go to the next sound font. Now we're back to the layout. Just like that. And then we'll take your blade out. So you can see everything's working like it should. Let me know if you got any questions. Actually, before we go, I will go through taking the battery back out with you just so that you can see how it's done. When putting the blade in this guy or taking it out, always twist it in a clockwise motion as if you're tightening this up. Because if the blade is tight in here and you go twisting in a counterclockwise motion, it's going to loosen up this emitter and you're going to stress the wires out, right? So once again, I did tighten this down, hand tight. I cranked down pretty hard on it, but you just want to watch out for that. If you got to twist your blade, you might as well twist it clockwise so you don't loosen this guy, all right? And then we'll just come back over here to get the battery out like that. The chassis will pull right out. And then over here from the positive side, which is right next to the board, you can just pop it right out with your finger just like that, and it comes right out. So that's your Saber. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, I will try to get this out in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, thanks.